Well, welcome everybody. It's your girl Tenia. I am one half of the Breakfast Crew podcast. It is September 15th, 2025 at 3:39 in the afternoon. Come sit for a minute. So this is episode 57 of the Breakfast Crew podcast. As I stated, I'm Tenia. Harvess is in school. And as always, I be trying to get her to do a video and she just be holding out on me, y'all. So again, I got to do one by myself. I am a nurse by day. Harvess is a senior in high school. We are a mother-daughter duo that knit, crochet, and spin sometime. I should stop saying that because it's loose. Like I loosely spin. I haven't spun in almost a year now. I haven't spun. Anyways, and Harvess is our drawer cartoonist. You can find me on Instagram as the natural underscore crow knitter 83, and Harvest is my life underscore gone created on Instagram, and I am hooked for LYFE life on Ravelry. I have a little bit of something, a lot of bit of something, and like some exciting something, maybe exciting something, I don't know. I have 3 FOs. 2 of those FOs are not with me, and they are not knitting crochet related, but they're fabric related, so they're so fiber art-ish related, I guess. And then 1 finished object. I have a few starts. I lie, I only got 2 starts. Well, that's a few. 2 is a few, right? A couple starts. And then I got a stash enhancement, and then what I'm reading, watching, and then, we're going to make this go quick. I swear. I got a chart. Like, I literally just came in the house from work, so I got a chart. Either way. So, weather is nice. It's starting to cool down a little bit. I love the coolness. Oh, I just love coolness. It's like dewy in the morning. I'm looking outside right here. It's dewy in the morning. Like the ground is wet. That y'all know that means it's getting moist, getting cold. And in Central Texas, it needs to happen sooner than later. Like for real. Clear skies. It's like 80 something degrees today, but we had some wind, so that was good too. Just came back from work. I got something from Dutch Brothers or Dutch Bros. I love Dutch Bros. I'm so glad they came to Killeen. It's not even funny. They got 2 in Killeen, 1 in Harker Heights, 1 in Temple, which is like 30 minutes away. So I go to DFW on Saturday. So guess who's stopping where I'm stopping at? Buc-ee's and Dutch Bros. Period. Like that's it. That's all I'm saying. As y'all can see, I have no knitwear on, but I got my chocolate nurse shirt on. Yeah, girl. Anyways, okay. I digress. So, what FOs right here? I finished my Maven top. Y'all look at how pretty. I finished she. I have not worn she yet. Sorry to Mike. But she is nice. And of course, no. I have not. I've woven in ends, but I haven't cut the rest off because I wanted to block and make sure nothing came out. But she's so pretty. She's done with Anzula in Slate, Passion Knits in Sweet Georgia, and Hue-it-hand dye in Blurple. I use a 3.75 needle, and the sleeves are delicious, like super simple. I got that little hold. I always get that, but I do like a knit 2 together and then SSK together. Whatever. I don't care. But I kept it simple. I wanted the Sweet Georgia and I wanted to bind off in this Blurple. So either way, it is done. And because it is done, I can work on my birthday top, which I actually kind of started last week. But it's done. Yay! And the next thing I did was um, 2 no-sew blankets. I have to put the picture up because I don't have them. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We all know this. My sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, is doing a women wellness event here in the area. And we are combining, they're collaborating with the nursing sorority that I'm a part of, Chi Eta Phi Incorporated, to bring women together. We're going to talk about all kinds of health issues. We're going to teach self-breast exams. We're going to teach when to do your self-breast exam, when there's a cause for concern, and all that good stuff. When to get your mammogram. When is it okay to bypass? Like, it's never okay to bypass your mammogram. Go get your boobies checked, please. Thank you. That's my PSA. And all that good stuff, right? Because, you know, African American population, we are coming up in the world and not in a good way. We are getting diagnosed early with breast cancer, but we are also dying faster than our Caucasian counterparts. So we need to get our breast checked. So because that, we're doing blanket drives. We're doing no-sew blanket drives. Harvess affiliate group is called the Rowers. They're doing no-sew blanket drives or just a blanket drive. So Harvess opted to buy her blanket. I opted to make 2 no-sew blankets. I went to the store that shall not be named because that's the only fabric store here in Killeen, y'all. Yep. Give me some grace. But they had some really nice fabric. It did not necessarily need to have breast cancer or October awareness or whatever. It didn't need to have the ribbons on the fabric, which is what I was looking for, honestly. So I ended up getting this fabric with it was like a corally pink background with some flowers and stuff on it, and it had some teal flowers, some like darky teal flowers, and I have matching fabric on the back. I love it. I almost didn't want to give it away. I might just have to go and get more fabric and make my own blanket because I really did not want to give it away. And then another one I saw was pink and like aqua blue, little hint of purple. So they had a texture fabric. Matter of fact, I have the pieces. Hold on. Okay, so I have the pieces. I forgot. I wanted to put it in my scrapbook. So here's the piece, and then here's the back. I love this color. Now I will say when I cut these bad boys, just all over the place. Fabric pieces all over the place, but it was worth it. And then here's the second one I did. See, like you got the little purple, little teal, and the pink, and it's so soft. That's soft. And then this is the back for that one. And then they had Christmas fabric on sale. And I was like, babe, I feel like I'm in a crafty era. Like I'm really wanting to craft right now. I should buy some Christmas fabric. Like he was like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, okay. Be right back. Over here in the corner. So I have this red textured background. It's showing up real red, but it's not that red. And then I have this snowflake pattern. And I'm going to do the same thing with the snowflake pattern. Make a no-sew blanket. And it's going to go on the couch there. So I'm excited about that. I was on the floor. I was wrestling with my knees. I was like, Lord, please, I need you to be kind. But it got done. So those are my 2 finished objects. And I'm so excited about them. My whips. Oh, jeez. You got all this stuff on me now. Anyways, my whips. So I have decided with the Christmas blanket that I'm crocheting to use the simple granny crochet stitch pattern with all of the basic type yarn, and then I'm going to use this textured pattern with the stripy yarn. So not really textured, but I showed y'all this last time, right? Or time before that. I'm gonna use this as the stripy thing. Get your words together, Tia. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna use this. I really like this pattern. It was fun to do, so I'm gonna keep this. But I'm gonna do regular granny squares for everything else. So I started the yarn that had the green yarn with the red like blips in it. Oh God, why is that showing up more red than green? That is too. That's the weirdest thing. Like y'all see this, right? It don't look that red when it's in front of me. I don't know. So I did, was that 5? Did 5 of those. Now let me see how this red and green one show up. More red. But you see the green? I did 3 of these. And so with this, I think I'm going to do the textured pattern because it's the stripes, but it's sparkle. So you get regular sparkle and regular stripes and then sparkle stripes. And then I started the trying to grab it, y'all. Trying to grab it. I started the green one with the sparkle. That's going to be a regular granny square as well. So this, I'm using my Furls J Hook size 6. This is in the color Sagittarius. Remember I told you I got a bunch of furls. This is in Sagittarius, and I'm using the 6 because this yarn is, it's kind of like heavy, but when I hold it up against the regular worsted weight, see, it looks bigger, right? But when I hold it up against this, it looks smaller. See how small that looks? But it's the same size. I have to stretch it. So I'm thinking, instead of using a 5.5 on this one, since this one's a little bit more dense, I use the 5.5 on this one, and then use the 6 on this one, just to make sure I get the right size. So that's what I'm doing. Whip number 2 and 3. And because the what's it called, the pigskin party cow started on the 4th of September, I didn't start these green ones until the 4th of September. But I did like 3 of them before going to work that morning. Granny squares, I swear. Once you know them, that's it. You don't gotta do nothing else. So that's whip number 1. Whip number 2 is my birthday top. It is the Dambisa top by Miss Noma of Used to Be Bigger Than Life Knits. Okay, I can never pronounce her last name, but it's her name design, right? And I'm using Bahh La Jolla yarn in January 20, January 23, and February 24. So January 2020 looked like this. And I tried to use it for a Tunisian crochet pattern, which didn't work out. I couldn't make gauge. And then once I got gauge, I couldn't figure out the pattern. Like, I thought the pattern really was going to be hella simple, and it was just too confusing. So I was just like, maybe I just don't have the right brain space, so I wasn't going to force it. So either way, so this is what it looks like so far. Had some short row shaping. Oh, and I'm using Queensland fingering weight solid gray yarn for my contrasting each color. This is going to be my neck, my bind off, and my sleeve bind off. I like it. Actually, I love it. Quit playing. Like, every chance I get, I pull this bad boy out. So I'm working Actually, I just worked the last lace repeat. That's what the lace will look like. And I'm working on the knit row, the rest row. And because I have this much yarn left of my January 2020, I went on and added my February 24, which is kind of similar in color. So it almost, honestly, like the purple-ish color. It kind of blends. So I'm doing this right now for one of the rest rows, and I'll go back to this, and then I'll go back to this. So it's not really a fade, but it's it's not like a big color block, if y'all get what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure y'all do. So I'm excited about this. I started this also after September 4th, or on September 4th. This is my January 23 colorway, so that's going to be toward the bottom. And it's like sunshine on my shoulders. Makes your girl happy. I'm just saying. Okay, so that is the Dambisa top. Dambisa top. And so what I did was I knit back and forth my ribbing, my collar ribbing, knit back and forth. And then I joined it around when I went to go start my short row shaping. So I have a long enough, this, I have a long enough this to sew it together, which is what I'm going to do. It was just easier. I had the long cord, and I was like, I don't feel like joining together. I don't want to change cords, blah, blah, blah. So I just knit back and forth. That way I don't flip my stitches, like twist them or anything like that. And then I was good to go. Even on the long cord, I did almost like, what you call it when you're doing the socks? Magic loop. There you go. And that is honestly all of my whips. Like, I don't have any more whips. I need to get some more tops on the hook. I don't know what top I want to do next, but I need to really look because I need some more tops. So what I've been listening and reading, oh God. I read 2 Colleen Hoover books since I last saw y'all. Losing Hope and Finding Cinderella. Read those out of order. Of course I did. It's me. I read it out of order. So I read Finding Cinderella first, which was about a dude, and they were in the Austin area, so I could see it. Like I could visualize all of the landmarks she was talking about. But he was a friend of a guy, and he was trying to find his Cinderella. His Cinderella was basically this girl who was kind of new to the school that escaped some of the people that was not bullying her, but like talking crap about her, and she didn't like it, so she ran to the janitor's closet, and he would always be in the janitor closet, and they never had the lights on, so he called her Cinderella because he couldn't see what she looked like. And like this whole storyline happened where she ended up leaving for Italy for like 7 or 8 months, and then she had a friend that was still at the school, and then when she came back they started hanging out, and then he realized that she was his Cinderella, and then it just went from there. And then not losing hope, hopeless. I read Hopeless. Yeah, I think I read Hopeless. Either way, I think it's the second book in the Losing Hope series. I think that's what it was. And so the second book was about a guy named Dean who had a twin sister, and the twin sister was dating this horrible person. He made him break up with her. Something tragic happened. He couldn't live with himself. Um, he ended up going to live with his dad in Austin. They didn't get along too well. He moved back. he found out that one of his friends that they were friends with early on in their childhood was kidnapped. So he thought. And he thought he saw her when he came back to live with his mom, and they were in high school. Come to find out, it was her. She went by a different name. And then when he finally told her what had happened to her, she upset naturally, right? Like I would be mad if I found out I was kidnapped and my name was not my name. But yeah, it was very tragic. Um, very much trigger warning. Sexual assault trigger warning, suicide trigger warning. So if you can't do those, I would not listen to it. Other than that, Colleen Hoover actually surprised me and wrote that book very well. So I enjoyed it. What I'm reading now is My Two Loves Forever. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid. She wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I actually like this book. I'm listening to it through my local library. And it's actually pretty nice. I'm almost finished. I think I got like maybe an hour and a half left to listen to the book. But it's interesting. This girl um, from the Northeast area, uh, like this guy that she went to high school with, but she spent like the better part of her junior going into her senior year trying to get him to ask her out, and he never did. She started dating the captain of the swim team. They got married. They moved out to LA. She ended up living her life. They were both traveling, like freelance traveling writers. He went on a work trip to Alaska, and the plane, something happened to the plane. She was told he was dead. She moved back to her hometown after living in LA for so many months. Started to move on with her life, and lo and behold, guess who's alive? So we're trying to navigate the waters with my ex-husband, and my new boyfriend, fiance. Drama, but it's good. You look into it. It's good. Watching. Oh God, I watch a lot of stuff on Netflix. I think I talked about The Hunting Wives last time. If I didn't, I'm looking at my notes from last time. I don't know. I probably didn't. But The Hunting Wives, don't watch it around kids, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Don't watch it around kids. I like documentaries. So I watched The Gambler and His Cowboys is a documentary about the Dallas Cowboys and how Jerry Jones acquired the Dallas Cowboys and all this stuff. I watched the documentary on the Boston Red Sox because if y'all don't know, my love for football runs just as deep as my love for baseball. But I'm an Atlanta Braves fan because I'm from Charleston. But my husband is a Mets fan. He's from Jersey. I expect that. I was so happy when he said he wasn't a Yankees fan. Thank you, God, because I don't do the Yankees. But we have a very good friend of ours. That's our brother. One of our brothers is a huge Boston Red Sox fan. So to learn that the Boston Red Sox never won a pennant because they traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees and he had put a curse on them was flabbergasting. But anyway, watch that. I finished We the People, but Tyler Perry changed the name to Miss Governor, so I watched the last season of Miss Governor. Hope season 2 comes out and season 2 is just as good because season 1 had me in stitches. What else did I watch? I watched something else on Netflix. Now I can't remember. Am I getting darker? I am. I gotta get some better lighting, y'all. Or we need to hurry up with this. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. And I think that's about it. I feel like I'm missing something. Other than football, How about them Cowboys? Yeah. How about them Cowboys?
Thank you. And I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
Yes, we won against the Giants on Sunday. Just win against the Giants on Sunday, but we did it. So give us our props. Thank you. It is the second game of the season, y'all. Get up off our like y'all as in the Cowboy haters have been talking way too much smack. I need y'all to let it go. Just do what Elsa said. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I mean, it's a team that's going to be here to stay. If you mad because they call Americans team, blame the person that named them that. Don't be blaming us. Like, get out of here with that. Get out of here. Either way. Stash. So, I heard this place called Hersher. What's it called? Hersheners. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I want to make a Halloween blanket. So I went on Hersheners. I went on the website and found some yarn that I wanted to use. So I asked Cake. Cake said he wanted something spooky ooky. So I got the Boo Tifo colorway by Hersheners. I bought 4 of these. So on the website it says like worsted 8, worsted 12, worsted 4. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? They should have like better descriptions of what worsted 8 means. I got the magazine or the little catalog with my mailing package. Worsted 8. This is worsted Halloween sparkle yarn. It's 8 ounces. That's why it says worsted 8. The worsted 3 is 3 ounces, and the worsted 12 is 12 ounces. And I also realized they don't sell nothing but worsted weight yarn. I don't think that's a bad thing, but can I get a little sport now and then? Like, sport me a sport, bro. But anyway, I can't wait. I think I'm gonna make a circular blanket. Not I think, I know. I've already found it, found the pattern. I don't remember the name of it, but yes, this is my only stash enhancement. Only because I have to make a blanket. But DFW is this week. DFW starts on Thursday. And I can't go until Saturday because you know this thing called work just be killing the game. Like work be killing it. God. So I gotta work. But I'm gonna drive up on Saturday. Of course I'm bringing Harvess. I'm taking Harvess. And one of the rowers, she crochets. And so I asked her mom, I was like, hey, would you mind if I take her with me to this fiber festival? And she was like, no. And the girl was like, yeah, mom, can I go? And I said, it's going to be $10 again. And she was like, mom, I need $10. She's so funny. I love her. So I'm going to go pick her up because she lives a block away. She lives a block away. We're gonna hit the road about 8 o'clock. I got to stop at Buc-ee's in Temple for Nicole and then something to eat. Then I got to stop at Buc-ee's in Hillsboro, which is 45 minutes up the street for Nicole because, you know. And then I'll hit Dallas. Dallas is about Irving. Irving's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive. So I can do that in a hot minute. Go up there, walk around. I'm going to see Ross of Twisted Ambition. He's my main focus. Everything in his booth is probably coming home with me. I'm just telling you now. I pulled out money. I'm ready to go. I'm eating at home all week this week just so I can have enough money to get everything I want. I'm just saying. It's going down on Saturday. Then the following week, I'll do a recap video and show y'all what I bought. Of course, I started Pigskin Party. I'm on team 4. Running Stitches. We about to win. Oh, damn. I would say I can count this and I can't because I started this before September 4th. But that's okay because I'll probably be finished with this top this weekend. Quit playing with me because I just want to get it on my body. I'm also trying to figure out what to wear to DFW. But anyways, so yeah. And then Stephen West is having his, I think he said 16th annual Westnet Mystery Knit Along. That's the musicale. Y'all, I've been watching YouTube videos of him like talk about the musicale and the ebb and flow and the crescendos and the this and the that and the light notes and the soft notes and the high notes and the bright notes, and I'm just like, I think I want to do it. I'm pretty sure I don't need to buy yarn for it. I mean, it's solid colors, and he said you can do speckle colors, and if you got like one speckle, if you got like colors that's in similar family, take one out that's like super, 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 super close and throw like a pop of color in it. And that can be your high note. And the other ones can be your medium to low note. And then, of course, you know, he always have his mohair there. I do have mohair, but I don't think I want to do mohair there in Texas, especially if I don't know where it's going. But I think the thing about Stephen West that be killing me sometime is I'll get so excited and I'm like, oh, this first clue is easy. And then the second clue comes and I'm like, the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? But thankfully he has videos. So I don't know. I ain't there yet. I was supposed to be doing a shawl mystery knit crochet along with I don't know how to pronounce her Ravelry name, but I think she lives in like Miramar. She lives in an island somewhere. And I was supposed to start that in September with beads, but I didn't buy the pattern. I didn't get it started. I really want tops. I want sweaters. I want tees. I want tanks. I want this. I want them crochet. I want them knit. I mean, I love a good shawl, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't have any dream knitting because I gotta figure out what I want to knit and crochet next. I did send Pancake a Christmas idea. I was watching the Lofty Loops podcast, and she was doing like a toward the fleece roundup, and she was using her Nano electric spinning wheel, and I was like, I want a Nano. Like I love I have a Fantasia. I love my Fantasia. Betsy, no, I love her. That's the name of my spinning wheel. I named her Betsy. I tried to name her something else, but every time I tried to figure out something else, Betsy kept coming to my brain. So I'm like, well, you about to be named Betsy. Like, hell, Betsy it is. Which is kind of close to my mom. My mom's name was Betty Ann, but, you know, whatever. Betsy Lou. I don't know. Either way, I want to e-wheel. Like I want to be able to sit at the table and I want to be able to feed, and then I can ply on Betsy. Is what I'm really thinking. And the e-wheel 6.1 holds, I think it said 8 ounces. That's a lot of fiber. And then I can put it on my lazy Kate on the side, and I can ply. We'll see what happened during Christmas. I might get one. That's why I sent it to him and Harvess in the group chat, so they can buy it for me, and I won't have to buy it myself. Anyways, life, not a lot of life stuff. I had a sorority meeting. Harvest had a rower event. This week is probably busy. I have a meeting in 3 hours. So I got to get off here so I can chart a little bit at least, right? And then tomorrow is nothing. I got line dancing class tomorrow. It started at 5 and not 6. It used to start at 6 and now it starts at 5. Who knew? So I got line dancing class tomorrow. Tuesday I have a training. Thursday Wednesday I have a training. Thursday I have another meeting. Friday nights I have a cocktail to go to. So the D9 fraternities, if you don't know, D9 stands for Divine Nine Fraternities. It's 9 black fraternities that was and sororities that was started on primarily HBCU campus, except for Sigma Gamma Rho Incorporated. We were started at Butler University in Indiana, an all-white campus by 7 amazing educators, and they wanted a group where black women can come together and hang out and do community service and do all that stuff, all in the midst of living across the street from the Grand Dragon of the KKK. When we say black people are resilient, we are. Period. Also, the Kappa, what is it? Kappa Alpha Psi, which is the Noops. They were also started in Indiana, but I don't know what university campus they were started on because that's not for me to know. That's not my organization, right? But when the Kappas and the Sigmas get together, they call us Indie Love because we were both founded in Indiana. Either way, so we throughout the year have different events to raise money for scholarships, funds just to run the organization, and give back to community service however it is. So this week is the Iota Phi Theta, which is the newer Divine Nine organization on campus. Excuse me. They were started in 1963. This week is their Founders Week. They were founded in September 13th, I think. And I only know that because I looked it up earlier today. But they're having what they call a chocolate ball on Friday. Their colors are, it's not just brown. It's like something brown and something gold. But it's brown and gold. So their events are always kind of chocolate related because they have brown in their color. So I got a cute little dress. Your girl gonna look cute on Friday. Oh God, I just hit my teeth. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna look cute on Friday. That's all. I'm gonna look so cute on Friday. I did take a picture. I don't know what happened to the picture. I'll try to find it, and if I do find it, I'll put it up here. And you can't see my bra in the picture, but I have a strapless bra, and I actually need to put that dress on with that strapless bra to see if I need to, like how I need to adjust. I might have to pin the dress because of how it's shaped in the front. I might have to pin the dress to the bra on the inside so the doggone thing don't move when I'm dancing and mingling. Either way. So, and then DFW is on Saturday, and then our anniversary is on the 21st. We'll be married 20 years this Sunday. Y'all, I can't even wrap around my mind 20 years of marriage. What? I know that's the thing for some people, but for me, yeah, either way. 20 years, this is exciting. I don't know what we're going to do. He said we're going to go to dinner. He got some plans. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm excited because, your girl love to eat. I just love to eat. I don't know if I'm going to get him anything for his anniversary or just wait till Christmas. I might get him something for his anniversary. I should, right? Yeah, of course. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I need to go to chart. I'm also hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, and I'm so hungry. We got some leftover spaghetti. I'm about to tear that thing up. You hear? So if you like what you see what you like, you saw what you heard, please like, subscribe, hit your... Ooh, child's about to choke. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so y'all can know when your girl come to you. And we'll look for you in the next go around. Remember, you are always loved. We love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your service. We appreciate you coming to watch us. We just appreciate you being in our space and not feeling some kind of way. All is welcome. All is welcome. On that note, my other PSA, clean your belly button. Okay? Bye.